Alright, I want to show you guys how you can extend the shelf life of your salad greens by at least 4 days to a week. That's coming up next on The Urban Farmer. Okay, this is something that I started doing about 3 years ago. A friend of mine named John, actually, is a guy I worked with for a year. He came up with an idea on how to do this, and I had done a similar thing before, but it wasn't as efficient as the one that he came up with. And so ever since then, we've continued to modify this design. And right now, you're looking at our most current. This is called a drying screen, and all it really is a screen with made of 2x4s with a 1/4-inch galvanized steel mesh on it. And the purpose of it is to dry your salad greens, whether you're doing sunflower shoots or any kinds of greens. Once we put them in a spinner, and then we, instead of just packing them from there, we actually put them on this screen for a few minutes, and we have a couple box fans. These can, this system's a bit modular. These can actually be moved up and down just to get it out of the way. The screen itself will actually fold down as well so that we can clean it off. But the purpose of this is to get any residual water off the greens, and by doing so, when they go in the cooler, they have less condensation in them, and we get a far longer shelf life out of them. Sunflower sprouts that we do on this screen, once we wash them, and then we put them on this screen. We turn these fans on here it depends on the temperature of the air, but it could be 5 to 10 minutes, and we'll move them around a little bit. And by doing so, the nice thing is the hulls all fall to the bottom, but it removes all that standing water, and we get about 2 weeks of shelf life with these. So we're not going to sell them after 2 weeks. We might sell them after a few days from being harvested, but they will keep for 2 weeks by doing this. In the past, when we would just wash them, spin them, and then pack them, they weren't wet per se, but they were moist. They did have a little bit of water on them. Like you can see, they would be a little bit shiny, and they wouldn't keep any more than a week. Like a week would be tops in that. And so we found that we can deliver a better product, get more shelf life out of it, and that also buys us time, so that if we have to harvest something, we don't necessarily have to sell it right away. We can sit on it for a day or two while we find a place to sell it, if that's our situation. So if you found that useful, please hit the subscribe button right now. Like and share these videos with your friends. And if you want more in-depth information like this and all kinds of the infrastructure that we use on the farm, check out my book, theurbanfarmer.co, and check out my online course, profitableurbanfarming.com. All right, thanks for watching.